There were 7 rules of propaganda. It was the 1930s, and there was an Institute for Propaganda Analysis, which was in New York, and they came up with these 7 kinds of propaganda. And one of them was name calling. Mm-hmm. So how do you persuade people of a particular thing? Well, you call your opponent bad names, like in the States, things like communist or heretic or something, right? And there was glittering generalities, which was just using vague terms like freedom and democracy or making America great again, which is an old phrase. So those are things you could say, well, these are things that people do to persuade folk. Of course, they're still using them. People are still using these things. And that's because they work. A glittering generality, make America great again, that's a very vague thing. Now, if you say something vague, then it's harder to reject, so it's easier to accept. It's easier to add on all kinds of examples, take back control. People still use these kinds of things. And it's quite easy to think, yes, I think we should take back control. I think we should make America great again, and so on. But what's the alternative? If you want to persuade people of your point of view, you look for a motto or something simple that people can buy into. On the other side, yes, we can. That doesn't get much vaguer than that. But, so there are things that people do to persuade. One of these ways is to diss your opponent. Another way is to use very vague terms, which are easier to accept because they're just so sponge-like. People can add anything they want into them.